Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Kagam. As most of you know, Fashion Week in Paris and Milan was happening recently. There's also going to be Fashion Week, I believe, in London. So I wanted to quickly just go through some of my favorite looks from the Big H fashion show in Paris. I think we're really seeing huge changes from Big H when it pertains to fashion. I really feel like Big H have accepted their identity as a fashion house now. I wanted to show you some of my favorite looks, and I made a blog post on my blog, which is linked below, of all of my favorite looks from this spring summer 2023 collection. I'm going to have a dedicated video to Big C and Big LV as well, which will come out later on this week, because I believe today obviously is Tuesday. Chanel just did their show. I saw a few looks just now on the internet. So let's go through this first one here. This is classic Big H honey neutrals. With this bag. This bag looks interesting. I'd love to know what you think about this. This looks like leather, like a leather jumpsuit of sorts. And then this bag here, you can see it now in more detail. I believe this bag is called the Arson bag, and it comes in a bunch of leathers. I think it should be coming in Barenia. I'm very curious to know if this bag is going to make it into production. Sometimes with these brands, like, they'll do these catwalk shows and then it will never see production. So I'd love to know if it's going to make it. I posted these shoes in the group and many of you didn't like them. To me, they're kind of like futuristic, like Roman style shoes. I would love to know what you guys think about them. They don't look particularly good. I don't think that they're necessarily meant to look good, if that makes sense. I think they're just meant to be what they are. I'd love to know what you guys think about this one. And then again, it's this bag here again, the Arson. So it's like a hobo bag with a pocket inside. That's a really beautiful color. I'd love to know what you think about it. Do you think it will make it into production? And do you think it will be a walk-in bag? I feel like any new bag they make should be a walk-in bag. They've made a bunch of bags recently over the years. I believe the Ruli was designed in 2010, and then the Cinetic in 2017, in terms of like original new designs, so not relying on previous designs, because I feel like anything that has like the Kelly branding or the Birkin branding is not a true original design. I think an original design is only something that's truly new. So like the Cinetic, like I said, and these look new. I've never seen anything like them from Big H before. There's also the canvas version. This is really, really nice. This canvas version also comes with this suede dress. It's really beautiful. I'd love to know what you think about this. There's also this, it's like a leather jacket kind of thing. Almost looks like a wraparound. It's got these like holes in it. Absolutely stunning as well. And then there's definitely this bag here, which looks like a larger version of the Kelly Bichette, and it has feathers. I believe these are ostrich feathers. I need to check. And of course, that looks like Big H fur, which is the really famous, fur color, which we all know is like the famous sitting duck color of Big H. And then there's this like pink jumpsuit as well. Really, really like this. I love this color. I think it's really beautiful. Again, I think there's some feathers there as well. There's also this bag here, which again, feathers. It's really interesting that they're going for feathers for this spring summer collection. My general thought on this collection is that it is a step in the right direction for the brand. This is the second collection I've seen from them. The previous one was the Autumn Winter 2022 collection, I believe, or 2021, I forgot which one, where it looked very youthful, very fresh, very modern. This looks very youthful again, very fresh and modern. It looks very effortless, like it's not trying too hard, but it also looks stylish. A lot of these looks can be worn. Some of them look quite high fashion, like the fully leather black dress. That looks very high fashion, and some of them frankly could be styled and pulled for photo shoots in Vogue or Bazaar magazine. They look really stylish. Like even this like suede dress, I feel like it just looks really, really, really good. The bags were not even that much of a focus. Like they're there, but they're not really there. It was really about the ready to wear and kind of maybe getting us on board, for that. And I just kind of love that. I love that we're seeing this really fresh new Big H when it pertains to ready to wear. I actually don't really like it when Big H focuses too much on the equestrian heritage. Heritage is good, but I don't feel like heritage is everything for fashion brands. That's me, and that's my preference. I like brands that are not too stuck on the past and that are looking to the future. This catwalk show is the show of a brand that isn't thinking about 1837 and people, running around making saddles. This is very 2022. It feels fresh, it feels modern. I think it looks really good. I'd love to know what you guys thought about it. Honestly, I was really surprised by how good it was and how good it looked. I thought it was really good. And I'm not one for their prêt-à-porter because my ready-to-wear style, I'm wearing my Versace Jeans Couture here t-shirt. My ready-to-wear aesthetic is Versace. Like, if you want to know what ready-to-wear brands I really like Versace's ready-to-wear, and I really like Bottega Veneta as well, but I would definitely say I'm more of a Versace person in terms of prints and things like that. However, I think that this is a step in the right direction, and I definitely also saw things that I could wear and that would even work for me and that would look nice on me. I found a bunch of things that I would like as well from this collection. So I think this is a step in the right direction. I think Big H is at her most exciting when it's like subversive and trying something different, like when they did the collab with Margiela, and they did the collab with Yohji Yamamoto, and also the Jean-Paul Gaultier era of Big H. That is when Big H is fun to me. When she tries something different, she gets off the saddle, honey, and she is a wild horse. That is when Big H is fascinating to me. When Big H unbridles herself from feeling like everything has to be about convention or tradition or being classic. I actually think that's a curse when people say that Big H's bags are classic and everything about them is classic. That can kind of make you dated as well when something is classic. I know you're like, okay, well, something's classic, will it ever be dated? It can be dated if you don't move with the times. This catwalk show is the catwalk show of a brand that is moving with the times and with a brand that wants to be taken seriously for their clothing. I think the clothes look really good here. Actually shocked at how I was really shocked by how good they look. The color palette's really beautiful. Lots of coral pinks, lots of black, lots of like sand colors. There was some saffron as well. I mean, it was just a really, really nice collection. I'm actually shocked at how much I liked it, because this to me is Big H being a bit different and Big H surprising us and not leaning too heavy into the equestrian symbolism. I feel like, again, like I said, I feel like Big H is more successful and at its most interesting when it is at its most like subversive and subliminal. And I feel like you're subversive and subliminal when you're not relying too much on the sort of codes of the house, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really like this collection. I'd love to know what you thought about it. What were your favorite pieces from it? Will you be reserving anything? And what did you guys like the most? These are the things that I like the most. Everyone's going to have different things, but these are the things that I like the most. I did like the shoes. I know no one likes them, but I did like them. So I'd love to know what you guys think as well. So please let me know. And also, just super quick before I go, this week I have a bunch of videos coming because obviously Paris Fashion Week just happened and Milan as well. So there are a ton of, literally tons of videos I have to put out because I've just done this dedicated Big H Spring Summer 2023 video. I need to do one for Chanel and I need to do one for Louis Vuitton, and I have a dragon video as well. And I have a Big H bake video, honey. And there's so much going on with Louis Vuitton as well. There are tons of new releases, also linked below on my blog. You can go read all about it. So I'd love to see you on all of my socials. I think that if you like my content, you really, really like my Facebook group and you like following me on Instagram. I just spilled a bunch of tea on my Instagram stories, so go follow me there if you want to know the tea. And also go follow me on TikTok as well. Just follow me on all of my socials. And of course, most importantly, go join my new email newsletter that I just launched. The first email is going out on the 17th of October. I would love to have your support for it. I think if you like my videos, you are going to really like the email newsletter. It's going to be coming out twice a month as well. I really hope that you like this video. I would love to know what you thought about this collection and what you liked from it. Honestly, Big H, honey, you're doing a good job. This was a very good prêt-à-porter collection. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon in my next video.